some big news just dropped regarding the 10x event we are all expecting to come up this weekend, but I bet you didn't expect it to be this huge. Yes, I'm also considering pulling for this 10x this weekend. So let's head over and check out the champion, the guaranteed one, and see which ones are good or which one you should pull for. At the end, I'll give my personal opinion whether I'm pulling for any of these weekend champions. The first one I want to get out of the way is that this weekend will offer a guaranteed champion from 15 sacred shards. That's the first one you should know, that he's from, let's see again, Lizardman, right? Yes, Lizardman. He's a new champion who was launched into the game in July, so it's fair to know that most players in the game don't currently have this champion. Nekmo Ta. I've been hearing great things about him, that he has AoE on the A1 decrease attack, and he also has decreased speed, leech. He has a lot of AoE stuff. A lot of people are saying put him in stun set and it will be awesome for the Hydra. That's why a lot of people are recommending to use him, and increased speed also right there. He's an awesome champion that nobody or a lot of people do not have right now, so it's fair for them to make him a guaranteed champion. If you pull 15 sacred shards, it's starting from the 29th on Friday, not right now, Friday the 29th, when you see the portal changes all its colors, your chances of pulling legendary champion will remain at 6%. It will not increase to 12%. But if you do pull a legendary from the shards, you will have a 10 chance of getting other champions that we'll talk about. But if you pull up to 15 sacred shards, you will definitely get this champion. If you pull him before maybe your 5th shard, your 4th shard, your 15 sacred shard event will end. You will not get duplicates of him by 15 shard. So that's Nekmota. Is not one that I'm crazy about, to be honest, but I see if you're trying to build a high level Hydra team where you might consider him better than most people you currently have doing that job. So that's the first champion that is available. 15 secrets, you will get him guaranteed on the 29th, and I think it might run all the way till Sunday. So that's the first guaranteed champion from 15 secret shards. Will I be pulling for this one? No. Although I currently do have 15 sacred shards sitting right there in my portal right there. 16 sacred shards right there. So it's not one that I'm crazy about. It's not a Siphi, it's not a Rotos, it's not a Kaima. It's not one of those big names where I will go all out and pull my 15 sacred shard. It's just a neck motor. Relax, guys. All right. The next event that is coinciding with this 15 sacred guaranteed event is the 10x. Yes, we have to talk about the 10x champions. That on the 29th, since it's International Friendship Day, I don't know what that is all about. They are bringing out these events to celebrate friendships in Raid Shallow Legends. Yes, there are some champions who pair well together and they work in tangent when you have both of them in the same team. Whether they are boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, or just sworn enemies. I don't know the dynamics between them and the lore, but I know that Rotos and Siphi is one from the undeads that everybody knows their dynamics by now and how they complement each other, because we've all come across them in the Doom Tower or we've seen them in the arena, how they work together and have special passive when they're in the same team. So they'll be available on the 29th. You have a 10x chance of pulling a Rotos from your ancients and sacred shards. Yes, ancients and sacred. So if you do pull a 6% chance, of course, if you do pull a sacred, you have a 10 times chance that it will be a Rotos on the 29th. That is a Friday from the undeads. Also on that same day, Siphi is also available for you to pull from void shards. She's a void champion, so you have a 10 times chance of getting her if you hit your 6% mark right there. These are two champions that I do not have on my account, so this is the most tempting day for me to pull my 15 sacred shards to see if I'll get a Rotos, or to pull my void shard. I don't have a lot of void shards, so I know I'll not be getting a Siphi, and I'm not close to PT. Now if you're very close to your PT, these are two champions in the game that you do not want to miss out on. It's kind of almost impossible or extremely difficult to pull them on a normal 2x day. I don't know if their chances are well reduced in the game, but this day, 29th, is the day that most people will pull all their sacred shards, all their void shards, just to make sure they get a Rotos and a Siphi. So this is the most hottest part of the whole entire 10x events. We'll talk to the other champions about, let's see if you decide to go for the other ones. But The Siphi and Rotos combo is one that I respect a lot in Raid, so I'm hyping it up as one of those events that an endgame player like me who is no longer interested in 2x events, I'm actually considering pulling for this one. I might do a poll to see what you guys decide. Alright, that's the Siphi and Rotos 29th on Friday. They will be available to pull from Void Shards, Secret Shard, Ancient Shard. Pull all your shards. Remember, a fusion has not been announced yet, right? No next fusion. So everybody is saving, hoarding shards, waiting. And also remember, before you pull your secret shards, there is a 2x on secrets coming up next weekend. So that's something to consider, that if you want double chances of pulling legendaries from your secret shards, you might want to keep your secrets and pull only your ancient shards. I have over 250 ancient shards right there. So maybe we might get a Rotos from 250 ancient shards. I don't know. I'm in a weird saving phase, so I don't know if I'll pull yet. At the end of the video, I'll tell you. On the 30th, we also have a 10x chance of pulling Cisia. She's a Demon Spawn champion, the best HP Bond champion I have come across in Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, I'll give you right now. She's the best HP Bond champion because she does not just plays the HP Bond, she also activates it. You know, just like Ninja does, right? She activates it, and she activates it, burns all the enemies, and she's the best one for this job, at least for the spider, where I've seen her being used the most. But I guess she works the same way in Hydra and other content also. This is simply the best champion for HP Bond I've seen in Raid, and I do not have this champion. She reminds me of a version of Lydia in terms of the HP Bond job. So she will be available to pull on the 30th, that is a Saturday, from ancient shards and from sacred shards. So if you pull your shards on that day, you have a 10 times chance that if it's a legendary, it might be her. Remember, the pool is diluted, so you might pull a legendary and it might be a totally different champion than this one that is advertised. That's why most people don't like 10x events. Now, her companion, since it's International Friendship Day, she's going to be accompanied on this journey with Cardiel. Cardiel is of the Sacred Order faction right there, and also another champion that I do not have. I'm lacking behind in the champion department, I know, as free to play and I've not been pulling a lot of them, but Cardiel is one that people respect a lot for arena, and I've seen him being used also in clan boss, some awesome clan boss teams. So he's an awesome champion. I'll be honest, I don't know his kit, but I know he does some healing, some revive, a lot of other stuff. I don't want to go through their kits, obviously, to make this video longer. I don't want to waste your time like that. Check out his skill if you don't know what he does. If it's one that you really want, a Void legendary champion, a support unit, I know it's support at least. He has a speed aura, right? Yes, increase 19. So he's one that people respect a lot. I think there's a smaller version of him, I forgot her name, that also does the heal and revive on death on my teams that I use. That's Cardiel accompanying Cisia Flametongue. If you want a HP Bond champion for an extremely fast spider run or spider team, Cisia is the one for the job, and she will also work in Hydra. That's on the 30th. You get Cardiel from Void Shards. Alright, the last one on the 31st, which is a Sunday, is Karato the Fox Hunter, and he is accompanied by Yumeko. So these are two champions that are kind of new to Raid. Karato, I know, is a legendary champion that was recently launched into the game through the process of a fusion, fragment fusion, and it was kind of easy to obtain, I think. And so this is not one that a lot of people will be going for, no. But check out, they're paired with Yumeko, one that a lot of people do want. So Yumeko is a Void champion, so even if you don't want Karato, you might not be pulling your shots on this day because a lot of players in Raid already have him. So I wouldn't recommend you pull on the 31st if you're pulling Ancients and Sacred Shard. Instead, you might want to go for Yumeko if you don't have her. Where is she? Yumeko. There she is. So this is also another champion that I'm not quite familiar with. I know that when I come across her in the arena, she does some weird stuff. And what is this tail? I'm not quite familiar with her kit yet, but hey, we'll get her one day and test her and use her and stuff. But she is also available for Void Shard on the 31st, which is a Sunday if you pull your Void. 10x chance of getting her though, still a 6% chance of pulling legendaries from those on that day. Alright, those are all the champions that are available in this 10x. Remember, Rotos and Siphi on The undead faction is on the 29th, that is a Friday. Then Cisia, Flametongue, and what's his name now, Cardiel, is on 30th, which is a Saturday. And then finally Yumeko and Karato is available on a Sunday. And if you're not quite satisfied with this Nekmota guy that we saw available, where is he again? Nekmota, the lizard, you might want to skip out on it. But hey, if you're pulling your secret, you will eventually get him. 15 secret will get you this guaranteed champion for sure. But if you don't want to pull your secrets, save it for the 2x and only pull your ancients. So now my final verdict: which one will I be going for out of all these events as a free to play who have saved up enough shards to maybe pull for this event, right? If I wanted to really get a Rotos or Siphi, 23 void shard unfortunately is not going to get me a Siphi, but 255 ancients will probably get me a Rotos. So I might be pulling my 255 shards on that day, which is a Friday, to get that Rotos. I do have a lot of Nukas, I do have Kandraphone, I do have Foley. So do I really need a Rotos on my team? Maybe. Maybe. So that's something I might consider going for, that Rotos on 255 ancient shard right there. And as for my secret shard, I don't think I'll be pulling that for a Rotos. No, I'll be saving that for the 2x on next week, where you have 2x on secret shards. Save all your secret for that week. That's what I recommend, especially if you're free to play and you're not a spender in the game. Let me know what you guys decide about these champions. Which one are you going for? How is your shards looking in terms of savings that you've done? I only have this amount because I skipped out on some 2x events. So let me know in the comments which day are you pulling your shards for. I'll see you guys when these events launch, and we'll be sharing our screenshots in the Discord about what we get and what we don't get. Later, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.